pensive reflection has led me to divine sanctuary of the mind, where we find the impossible, the doors to paradise, as well as a gift of essential protection and tenacious vitality. Sanctuary is like a bubblegum-scented, vibrantly lit cloud floating complacently above a rainbow river of dreams, filled with an absurd longing for acceptance and an unbelievable amount of safety. It cannot exist here. However, surely it can. For thoughts are sculpted here, and it is here, cerebral architect, that you have engineered mentally a building of significant belonging, a sanctuary. It is and it isn't, and we are and aren't. We are but thoughts of another's mind. Sanctuary can be interpreted as a symbolic form of safety and protection, representing a physical or metaphorical space where one can find adequately a satisfactory piece of solace, of escape from the abundant havoc of our external world. It acts as a refuge, providing a solidified sense of security and a respected respite from the demanding pressures of life. But really, I ask, what is sanctuary in accordance to your own perspective? A singular shard of your mind's visage do I gaze and ponder. The broken mirror sees everything and nothing, and with it I find a captivating, interesting, and beautiful being, the being of you. You are me, I am you. Though separate, in mind we can be as of one. You only need unlock the doors of perception and perspective. Such is the mind, such is the shattered mirror I worship. The sacred sanctum of your inner mind, of your holy heart's emotional wishes. It is what we call a soul. It is what we crave most to grow. We crave most to be loved. We crave most to be accepted. We crave most to find solace as well as meaning. Sanctuary, the bells, they ring. No, they call, they beckon. To follow is of your own freedom. We are captivated by the thought of safety. We are captivated by the voices of heaven, of other worlds beyond sight, as well as the voices of reason. We walk infatuated by the offer of safety and acceptance towards them. Our fears cease being here. That is, if you perceive them gone. That is, if you grasp what is the mental construct of sanctuary. For in accordance with your perspective, one could have found what we call divine reverence, a respect from the divine that has gifted us protection through contemplation, meditation, a hand that reaches to pull us from drowning in a belligerent discord. A peace so far away from a world of intangibility. Divinity is perspective from the interpretations of our own experiences through life. Some find sanctuary in logic, where reason voices critical thought to find answers. Others of hope, to believe zealously something good will come eventually. And some see sanctuary as acceptance, for all things truly accepted vanish from the realm of angst and turmoil. We only need accept what has happened. We have our foolish wisdom, we of the eclipti who follow so devoutly the fractures and the whole, the individual, as well as nothing, as well as everything that is divinity, that is the divine mirror, that is perspective. To see everything is a mere delusion of our senses, as well as to see the nothingness that is beyond them, the nothingness that is reality. From perspective, it is both existent and non-existent. It is and isn't. We are and aren't. It is to acknowledge the perspectives of others, the wisdom of acceptance, the foolishness of a learned mind that craves to drink more than what they have. To follow the broken mirror as a path of ambition. For one cannot truly see beyond one's own mind, yet to try, to attempt this is living a non-existent reality of another's mind and emotions, of another's fragment of the mirror. This is beautiful. This is sanctuary. Perhaps sanctuary is not only about external spaces, but an internal state. What shapes the outside shapes the inside. What shapes the inside shapes the outside. A thought can become reality. Reality can become a thought. A signification of sanctuary, a quest for inner harmony, creating an environment conducive to self-reflection, introspection, and a contemplative personal growth. There is always ample opportunity for individuals to reconnect with their minds and hearts, away from distractions and disturbances. To have mental fortitude is perhaps to have a form of sanctuary. I pray you find your sanctuary, whatever form yours might take. Some find it with pets, a loving animal companion to heal and nurture our wounded hearts of solitude and despair. For surely our furry companions can care for our destitute lives, where some others might not. Receptively attentive are our adoring benefactors of fur and empathy. Some find sanctuary within nature, a starry sky, a verdant forest of lush growth, the life of earth and its stories, and trees that sing when their lover the wind comes to join in the festivities. Some find sanctuary within the affectionate embrace of a loved one. To be so defeated, yet have the comforting warmth of another. To feel safe, a friend, a lover, someone devoutly loyal who desires to observe your life succeeding. Some even find sanctuary within their poisons, shooting euphoric nirvana into their arms and guzzling the blissful heavens down their sun-baked throats. Can sanctuary exist? Surely it can, in the sanctum that is your existence, your mind, your perspective. However, surely it can't, for where is safety in a world with danger? Surely safety is not forever, for we are vulnerable without acceptance of what is to come, of uncertainty, of chaos, of the unexpected. From a philosophical standpoint of existentialism, a sanctuary can be viewed as a space where individuals seek meaning, purpose, and connection. It is a place to contemplate cryptic questions that elude answers, that direct us to a thin layer of sanity. Perhaps it is a place to explore spiritual dimensions and connect with something larger than oneself. Perhaps a place of prayers and meditations. Perhaps a place of imaginings of some fictional world. One thing for certain, a place of conceptualization is of our mind, and sanctuary can be found within it. We only need to define what is sanctuary. Sanctuary can offer individuals the chance to reconcile conflicts, to gain clarity, to find answers within reflection. However, some could view the visage of sanctuary to be like chasing a whimsical butterfly that dreams it's a man through a field of talking flowers that dream they are the butterfly. The banter is so very loud, yet so very quiet. Similar to divinity, similar to perspective. Sanctuary could exist if you find it, if you hold the thought of sanctuary to what we named our souls. A mind within a heart is a soul, a heart within a mind is a soul. Our hearts and minds are fragile things. From one perspective, both break so easily, and once broken, the damage, it stays with us. However, in theory, the mind and heart could be strong, but one would need to find what is considered strength. Some find sanctuary within solitude, away from people, tired of wearing the mask that makes them so uncomfortable. Yet in wearing these masks, they become accepted from the collective. They become protected from rejection. Or perhaps It is the negative emotions people bring, and you find yourself at conflictive odds with your mirror neurons, being a towel that soaks up the stains of others. People are draining, and isolation and solitude, they are your heaven, your sanctuary. Away from the collective, from stress, the bustle. Some find sanctuary in the noise, however, you find it within silence. Some find this sanctuary within perspective, an infinite number of mental visions whose visitations allow yourself to see reality as it is and isn't. Lost, but never bored, within these perspectives that gift us both logic as well as empathy, as well as understanding, as well as possibility and curiosity. I love them for what they are. They are flawed, yet perfect. They are human. Reach out and take the hand that pulls you towards what you perceive to be sanctuary. Let it ever protect your mind, heart, and soul. Within your thought, there is strength, there is wisdom, there is foolishness. Within your thoughts, there is life, there is death, there is rebirth. Within your soul, there is dark, there is light, there is twilight. Within your mind, there is eternity, as well as oblivion. Reach for sanctuary, find it, and never relinquish it from your sacred fracture, your sacred shard, for it will be your shield as you exist. Among the remnants of yourself, you find the puzzle incomplete. However, you have the missing piece. You only need to insert it. Complete what? No. Complete whom? Subscribe or do not. That is your freedom. Take care.